Akademiks done took his punk ass to a GNX concert, but did he go to a California GNX show? No, he didn't. Of course he missed that. Is he gonna go to the Toronto show? And this is what's really gonna show something. The question is now though, can he even go to the Toronto show with the way he was just at the weekends? Because he's been sitting and going back and forth and just like when he pull hot dogs out the refrigerator and sit on them and they sit between his ass cheeks, is that one ass cheek is hanging on the side of the froster and the other one is trying to be cool with the weekend and everybody else and so let's go into this. This is the hoe in his own words about Dave Free coming through. Now before we come through with this, we gonna show him when he was on the live and shit, because he went live and he had some to say about the demographic of the concert, and I forgot what the location was, but let me see. I think it was in Detroit. Somebody let me know. Was it in Detroit? I know it was somewhere in the Midwest. Let's see.
Was it Minneapolis or Minnesota or something like that? Milwaukee?
GNX concert. Detroit. Let's see. It was Detroit? So check this out. Now somebody said we ain't supposed to be watching CX moves, but I ain't seen none CX moves, dude. That was up. Somebody let me know if he did some fucked up shit, y'all, and then I'll forever stop. But I don't know nothing. Y'all know I like the damn little intro music and the goddamn he just be real concise and this what this fat fuck had to say though.
Look, I just seen like 4 of them niggas let it look big. I'm gonna show you.
Here's Akademiks critiquing the Kendrick and Scissor show.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of the trenches. I'm in the middle of the K-Box right now. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. Look, I just seen like 4 of them.
First off, this really think he cool with them rubber bands hanging out the side of his head. Them damn it looked like he picked up Lil Wayne's dress that's been falling out of his head and then stuffed them up inside his damn do-rag and shit.
Niggas let it look been crip walking all day. Jesus. Holy. Oh.
Ain't nothing worse than a geek that's feeling theyself and he ain't feeling himself because he feel good about himself. Everything he feel good about himself is external. He like, oh, look at me, I'm around. I got on some clothes and like I don't think he proud of himself for real, but that's just my thought process. Let's continue.
Oh man, the baddie.
Ain't nothing wrong with being a geek off the streets. It's just when you a geek and then you try to not be a geek.
Out still. Holy.
And when I say not be a geek, meaning you put on, y'all know what the fuck I'm saying, goddammit, I'm a geek.
Yeah. All right. All right. It's gonna be interesting up in here, man.
And I know y'all gonna get mad. Somebody said when you react to something, you supposed to play it and not talk through it. God damn it, I'm sorry. This is he continuously he keep doing this chuckle. Like, hey, you remember when you was like 16, 17 and you be on the phone with a girl you like back in the day and shit, you be trying to play cool, you be like, yeah,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
He always doing a laugh like that, just talking to random, just to the chat and shit. You not LL Cool J and shit. Shut the up with this goddamn laugh. You not cool. You just not. I know anybody will come up under the damn chat. I would be like, you yelling, you sound like a bitch, you sound gay. You think you cool? I kind of do. I do think I'm pretty cool. And there's other people that'll say they think I'm cool as well. There's nobody I don't think we can find anybody that will say, I think Akademiks is a cool person. Not cool like, in temperament, just like cool. Like, they would not hang out with Ak if he was not DJ. If he was Livingston, if he was going around this as Livingston, 0 friends. 0. And guess what? I think he maybe got what? He had one friend till he told everybody about his mama, till he snitched on his mama and her situation buying marriages and to get in the goddamn country.
Yeah.
So he lost his only real friend, man. Goddamn. Let's continue.
Now I told you, man, they no real drip. Okay.
I better go straight?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now, Now let's look at something real quick, cause he said something earlier, right? This the show. There's people going in, right?
They don't real drip.
These what color is these people going in? Don't they look black?
They better go straight.
Yeah.
They definitely do.
Gotta pop out and show niggas.
They definitely do.
What
Hey,
really make
wild.
this egregious is the look of smugness he got on his face. He act like he really went to the trenches. He act like he went to a Compton show by himself.
He feel like he on O Block right now.
He really feel like that. This in front of his weird people that enjoy watching his really trying to give off like he really doing something in a goddamn Detroit neutral city environment and like he just a G. Like he know that, cause this the thing that what he got on, as much as Akademiks is he knows that can't nobody really touch him like that right now with what's going on. He know can't nobody just from, if I'm in Kendrick's camp, as much as I would want everybody to be able to, as much as me and everyone, you know, would love to see fire slapped out his ass, nobody is going to set it up to where he get touched and then, you know what I'm saying? Nobody go ruin all this money being made over his. He knows this. Unfortunately, the way he trying to come across is as if, oh, you know, I'm untouchable on some like who he is type. Nobody is afraid of you, and the only reason you kind of ain't scared, cause you scared a little bit, nigga. Don't get it twisted. I'm not believing he not zero scared at all. Because you went to the middle of the United States. Okay, you didn't go nowhere near Cali to do none of that. You went to the middle. And you sit, and then I think he in the skybox, but we will talk about it. Now, I will say this, because I didn't know this. I remember I heard this a while back. Apparently, Dave Free used to give him tickets to concerts and shit before, so he already had a relationship with Dave Free and shit. So I did want to put that out there. And weird enough, this is another reason why I'm kind of like the entertainment industry for real, because if somebody that you don't with in real life has some type of audience or power or influence or something, you for politic reasons, you supposed to be nice to them, nigga. You supposed to be nice. And this is the same thing I be telling you about why I don't give a fuck about moving up in the corporate world and shit. Cause I can't fake being, I can't look at you a certain way and be able to pull it off for long periods of time. And you know what I'm saying? I really cannot. I just can't.
Yeah.
But let's continue. And that's not to say nothing bad about Dave Free or nothing like that. That's just the game, and you got to move very strategically in the game. And I am not built for the strategy at all, because it's just certain. I'm like, no, you can't get tickets. You really can't. I'm sorry. You cannot. Well, you know I got to plug. I don't give a what plugs you got. Matter of fact, I think you got a butt plug, but that's a totally different conversation. Super pause, but and I know people like, you ain't been exposed to a lot of money like that. You don't know what you'll do when you get to the. No, I'm telling you, it's certain. The only shit I'll do for a bag is let Jeff Bezos mace my wife. Do you do know what kind of damn live stream this is and do you know who do you know who do this? You say what?
Who? What is this, Twitch?
Nah, this looks like my daughter going anywhere. This take video like a woman. You ain't never seen food before. You ain't never been in VIP before. What the are you trying? Who is the? Oh, you impressing your little 12 to 18-year-old fan base is who the you impressing? Because any of age that's done did anything in life would not be impressed by this. And you moving around like this is impressive. It's some. Let's see what this shit say. Live in the midst of the K-bots. Let's see how this concert be. This really spelled. This is 39 years old. I think this is 40 now. This concert B. He spelled it like this shit. Like he a goddamn 13-year-old girl in the year 2002 when text messaging just got available to everybody without charging you for every goddamn character. I'm on my concert critic.
Yeah.
And you see how he posted this K-Bot shit to show how more gangster he is. He said this shit while he at a Kendrick concert and shit. Which is even more because this is just some to do. I hate the fraudster. Let's say I was in media and like they told me like, you know, one of my kids, my wife on life support or something. I need to, this is my last job I gotta do. They be like, hey, you gotta go to a Drake concert. Not only am I not taping, I don't want y'all to know I had to go to no goddamn Drake concert.
I thought you were about to say you ain't going.
I'm not, well, hell no, not life support and shit. I want to, you know what I'm saying? That's why I took it to such a level and shit, you know, I ain't say it was like, a, you know, a great aunt or nothing like that and shit, a second cousin. Second cousin and shit. I'm like, yes, all 7 of your second cousins. I'm like, you do know you said second, right? Yeah, y'all, I ain't going to that. You gotta be a media family in this. Same thing with coworkers. Unless it's like you, but other than that, like, yeah, we have 18 of your coworkers. I'll be like, is one of them named Robert? Because if it is, y'all can y'all rush it? Can y'all put him at the beginning of the list of death? Because I'm not going to that shit. But even if I did, I had to go to a Drake. I hate this. Or I've been talking Cash Money shit. I would not be posting that shit. And I wouldn't, if I was to post shit, I would post it on some, hey, I'm posting it this because my family go die if I don't. This got such a young fan base. He's showing off goddamn catering. Because that's all. This is catering, is what he's showing off. I think a lot of his fan base think that's fancy when it's just regular ass catering. It's just some food somebody made. This ain't no goddamn super famous chef. This was Papa Joe's catering and fish and biscuits and he using this impress, but he looking like a 13-year-old himself. Just, hey guys, look at the food. When last time you went to got somewhere and posted this on some like that, like on some. I was trying
to sit here and think about that. If I ever done that,
it's one thing to go to like a real, you at the White House or something. Well, not this current White House shit, but like, you know, back Bill Clinton White House or something, and be like, hey guys, I'm at the White House. Look at it. That's one thing. Or you at like, you know, somewhere you got a promotion at your job or something. But this is acting like he on a goddamn vacation with one of his niggas and doing them videos where they don't show the he with. Cause you know what? That's what this was. I believe, hyperbole, allegedly, I believe this was one of them vacations. Cause he only showed himself the whole time, and he didn't want to show who really paid for this. Let's continue.
got 3 croissants, nigga. The rest of it was closed.
You see how he wait to the loudest to say the K-bots out loud? He making sure all the music playing. Look at the bitch. Just look at him. He getting so much power from 12 to 18-year-olds that I'm is his fan base, because it can't be adults. The only reason we watch this through third and fourth parties is to laugh at this, but it's, as far as watching directly, I think we did that one time at the pop out to see if he was gonna wild out and which is some other weird. He a flip flopping man. He's a flip flopping ass motherfucker.
I gotta be able to critique the show. That's what I'm in.
I'm starting the clock over too.
And we go everywhere. I couldn't make Inglewood, so I pulled up here.
He said he couldn't make Inglewood. You heard him say that? He couldn't make Inglewood. He had something to do. So he had to pull up.
Yeah, nigga. You had to not piss on yourself. You chose to not piss on yourself and not go to that show. That's what you had to do. Because you was not going to go to that shit. Ain't no goddamn way you was going to go to that shit. Because the cool thing about it, if he had went to there, anything that would have happened outside of that arena, he could not pin on them at all. And he knows it. He knows he would have touched down and caught 5 to the face. And not the 5 that he liked to catch. Not them Diddy 5s he liked to catch and shit to the face. Not the 5 that hang, but the 5 that bang.
Oh, hell no. We got white people at the Kendrick show say nigga. That's the problem.
What's crazy is he was just outside about 10 minutes ago showing black people going to the shit, but now it's all full of white people.
Saying nigga.
And that is true. I told you I felt a little when we took the kids, you took your son, I took my daughter to the goddamn what's that nigga name? Tyler. And just the unison of young whites saying nigga all over. Thought I was dead. I was just looking around. I was like, I'm so confused. Let's continue. He done got his boyfriend to show do the back. You know how they always you take a picture and look just like a woman. He want a picture. He was like, hey, take a picture from behind. Nobody bigger. Yeah, nobody's a bigger. You left a word, and that's what that space right here was from. That's where it went. I mean, we are seeing what we're seeing now. I just want to put that out there. Fuck Akademiks. That is kind of, it's a little edgy. Let's continue. Is they swag surfing?
Hello, B. These motherfuckers are going. It's about 17 different waves in that motherfucker. Right now, ain't nobody on the same wave. The motherfuckers in this shit. What is happening out here?
Nigga, that's a tsunami surfing and shit, nigga. That's goddamn. That's a severe storm watch. Severe ocean storm.
Yeah,
that's tropical.
Hurricane right now. Yeah, tropical storm.
Yeah, that's tropical storm surfing in this bitch. Goddamn, that's choppy right there, bro. That's choppy. I ain't go front. Friday I'm taking my son to the Wu-Tang concert, right? And sadly, I know that's what it's gonna look like when I get in there. Unfortunately, not unfortunately, but unfortunately, not unfortunately, but unfortunately, no racism. That's also how 666 concerts look. It be 4 niggas in a 666 concert. Unfortunately, if you want to see a lot of niggas at a concert, either you got to go to a super nigga demographic, or it's gonna have to be one of them damn Martin Luther King convention center type shits with Boosie there. If you just want to see nothing but black people,
I seen 666 perform, but this was like in '99 at the Monastery in East St. Louis.
Yeah,
this was the straight hood.
Hey, you know. Hey, somebody said there's nothing wrong with all white or a lot of white or nothing like that. I said no racism. At the same time, though, it's just crazy that I gotta accept being said by niggas my entire. I'm going to see Wu-Tang, and soon as Old Dirty come on with shame on the who tried to run game on the, and I'm not gonna be able to really join the chorus like that. I'm gonna be like, I can't be a part. I don't. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
A white crowd empowered to say nigga 3 or 7 beers in is wild. That's gonna be pretty wild.
Because it's gonna start at the beginning of the alphabet with A. By the 7th beer, it's gonna be Drake-ish.
Shame on the nigga.
Like, I love Wu-Tang. I love those Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
But I know they really love it, but goddamn, man. I'm just saying that ain't this a place where we can be open and about our feelings about without being judged? I hope so. I hope it's gonna be like, oh, these racists. No, it's just when you go to these concerts, I don't be there to be hearing these words and shit. Cause I'm old. I'm still an old.
It's gonna sound like Blazing Saddles in that motherfucker. I'm telling you.
It's definitely gonna sound like Blazing Saddles.
The sheriff's.
Hey, anybody watching? We old, okay? So it's still weird as fuck. I don't give a if it's, and I know a lot of people be like, oh, it's the records and I get that. That's why I ain't tripping. I know it ain't from no place of hatred, but hey, Furry B Protector said, you looking at me like I give them the pass. I'm just here to soup at the Wu-Tang concert. Yeah, man. It's like, I'm just like, man, it's very conflicting being old. My kids, I don't think they give a when we be going to concerts and shit, but me, I just be like, anyway, let's continue with this. He also on the list of I don't want to say though. I don't think him and Fraudry shouldn't say nigga.
I'm gonna give in real life criticism, It's all them niggas on Twitter that be K-bots. None of them in. It's all white girls. I swear. Look, they gotta look with me. Them niggas gotta be arguing on Twitter, them K-bots, not here.
Do you know what this remind me of? Have you ever seen somebody talk in front of certain people and they ain't like that, but they putting on in front of other people? Yeah. His chat is having him say, oh, the K-bots, because he understands he can't get touched at that immediate moment and shit. He 100% understands he can't get touched at that immediate moment. He knows, because he probably got his boyfriend, allegedly, hyperbole, but that nigga that was taking ass shots at him earlier, probably constantly got a live camera on him just for when somebody swing and hit this nigga in the back of the head. You know what I'm saying? So he understands what the he's doing. I want to put that out there. Any Akademiks young fan, please understand. He is what you call this is Front Street is what he's doing. Okay, he knows he can get away with it at this time. So he is doing it, and 11 to 13-year-old can look at it like, Sack's not scared of anything. Sack, he went to the Kendrick concert. He was calling them K-bots and everything at the concert. I saw it, Mom. Mom, did you see it? Did you see Akademiks?
Yeah, nigga, now I went to the GNX concert. Nobody touched me. I hear.
I've been telling y'all, broke this shit. They're not in the suite, not at all. Look. Bunch of Caucasian that listen to they go to a Drake concert too. Look.
Alright, that's enough of him being a bitch ass nigga. So apparently Dave Freedom caught up with him. And it says Dave Free and Anthony Salah from Kendrick Lamar's team had a conversation with Akademiks. And this is apparently what they said to him. This is him. They look like the same couch he helped Kanye move for that interview. And let's continue.
He do, don't he?
Because the first thing he said to me, he said, Ak, why you put that boy on your stream? He got me in Drake's case. And I said, dog, you know I've put people on stream that accuse Drake of whatever. You see, that's the thing that, I stand full steadfast on that. I put somebody on my stream named Julian. He said Drake scammed him of millions of dollars. Then you had the K-bots who said Drake killed him. That didn't help Drake. But what am I? I'm a media outlet. So I was telling me, fair is fair. I was like, listen, the person who introduced me to the person who said that you paid for body streams, I said he's friends of, and I'm gonna redact names.
I ain't go front. Don't this oddly look like some of that undercover footage? This look like the cops, the cameras cops be using when they be getting undercover and shit. Like, this don't seem like no cell phone footage, nigga. This seems like 100% deep cover, and it sound like it too. And I wouldn't be surprised if you say, huh?
Did he say he enjoyed the show or he didn't? Because he sound hoarse like he was yelling at that motherfucker.
He sound hoarse like his boyfriend put dick to the back of his throat. Allegedly. Hyperbole. Let's continue.
Here, he's friends of people that y'all know, not friends of Drake. Because I don't know if y'all think he like planted him there. Then, and this is the last time I said, I'm probably gonna get off. Dave Free had a moment. He asked me, he said, Ak, he said, what are you getting from this? He says, is he paying you? And that was the most insulting thing of it.
Harajuku 3000 Friday. The link for the hats will be available. They will be available on Friday. But thank you for caring about that. Appreciate you. But Friday they'll be available.
And I had conversations with these men for a while. But the very idea that I was like a purchasable commodity was so disgusting. I reminded him, I said, I've been doing this for over 10 years. I've been doing this for over 15 years. How did you think I became me? I said, you knew about me before. If
I was Dave Free, I was like, sucking dick? That's how you became you? Because you've been sucking a lot of Drake dick on your live streams. That's what I thought. But I'm not Dave Free. That's the team.
With this, how did you think I became? Did you think I was a cheap hoe that just could be bought?
Yeah. That's exactly what niggas thought.
What? Well, yeah.
That was the most insulting thing I could have heard because.
So people calling you a weird for talking to a 14-year-old, 13-year-old about your homeboy getting trans surgery, and everybody was calling you all types of pedos and shit. That wasn't the most insulting shit. And the only way somebody can come back with that is, I'm only insulted on shit. What they say, you only can be insulted about some shit that's true about you or something. So he'd probably be like, you know what I'm saying? I have some truth to it and shit. And be like, okay then. So it's truth to you being a bought out hoe then. Either way it goes, you's a hoe ass nigga. Regardless. No matter which way it goes. But let's continue.
His idea was, well, if you're not getting paid by this guy, if Drake ain't paying you, why do you lean that much in that direction? And I was like, huh? I've never gotten paid. Like, the people who I've defended the most, I've never gotten paid from. Now I have my platform benefited. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you ain't got paid. They ain't sent you no goddamn tickets. They called you out on the damn live stream. Talk about, get that bitch Akademiks on there. Hey, Akademiks, I'm gonna hunt you down. This is literally Akademiks. I'm gonna hunt you down and get on stage. Even Drake, for the first time ever, Drake looked purely disgusted like the rest of us when we listen to Akademiks. He's like, you don't have to do that. Oh my gosh, I thought I was but this off the phone.
But again, like, we don't do pay for play. Like, you can't buy my opinion. I've always said the moment you can buy my opinion, I don't matter.
But you've never mattered. And people can say, hey, how he don't matter? Y'all sitting here talking on the stream. Two things could be true at once. That's the saying for this year. He don't matter, but he matter enough for us to talk about it. But he don't matter for real, for real. All right, that's the one where I'm just have to be like, fuck it, it's content, goddamn it.
The moment you could buy my opinion, I don't matter. Y'all seen Lil Baby was one of my favorite artists. He was my top 3 artists. The nigga dissed me on his album, and I just had to do it. I went on a whole campaign against him. I didn't want to do that, but that's integrity.
Integrity is not doing. No, wait. So is that integrity you pushing some that you don't want to do?
Integrity is doing the right thing even when people ain't watching.
Integrity is doing the right thing, not pushing a whack ass album that didn't nobody give a f about. That's not integrity. That's dick sucking. You sucked Lil Baby's dick, is what you telling us right now. You didn't like the project, you didn't want to do it, but integrity was you pushing a product that you not only didn't want to do, but you, if you didn't want to do it, that means you didn't f with it. And let's say you did f with it, since everybody else went f with it. It sounds like you just like to do contrarian. But to me, that was what's the word? Verbarial, dick sucking and shit.
Because I did have to look it up because we were taught integrity. That was one of our core values and shit for what that meant. The actual definition, the quality of being honest and having strong moral principles that you refuse to change.
Let's see. So integrity.
That's what he was trying to say.
Starting your career off talking about it, because we talk about Drake and Akademiks and they ain't nothing, you know, they ain't no real violence or no shit like that go occur, but they said in they whole up and real violence if it did occur for them. He made his career off of quote unquote reporting, aka going on Twitter and talking about real young in the street literally killing each other. Technically instigating the shit. Anytime somebody did do some shit, he brought to make sure the ops heard it and shit. That's not integrity. It's one thing making fun of certain shit, but you wasn't even making fun. You was reporting like you was an actual journalist and that's not, you have no integrity. Cause it's one thing to use shit. Certain shit is content, certain shit is not content, especially on the context of how you trying to do shit. Integrity is not talking crazy to little young kids with your friends and shit. That's not integrity. Cause the thing is, you said integrity is the shit you do when people can't see. Look what the you doing in front of us.
Yeah, I know, right? That shit.
Integrity is not having cameras all over your house, taping people having sex and your shit, having your girls and then having your homeboys on tape, running through them and all this. You know what I'm saying? So, it's you don't really have any integrity. How you got integrity when the dick you been sucking the whole battle, you end up at his enemy's concert and shit? Where is the integrity? All you look for is opportunity. You are opportunist. Hey, and it ain't nothing wrong with being an opportunist. Everyone should be an opportunist, but you can't take certain opportunities and then say you got integrity when they be the reverse of what integrity actually is. Like, you just are being what's the word? Not selfish. What's the word I'm looking for? You everything you do is just to benefit yourself, period. So you'll flip on anybody. You was talking to a girl and flipped on your own mama on a live. There's no integrity. Michael said narcissistic. Look. Damn it. Now we you know, it's as a self-aware narcissist, this is beyond narcissism right here. This is max level business. Okay, this, but you want to know something? This beyond narcissism. This is like Newman from Seinfeld. That's who he really remind me of. He really remind me of, because Newman,
he was the mailman, wasn't he?
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
I don't think Newman was actually like, I don't even think Newman really liked himself. He was just greedy, and he did out of pure hate for real. But I think he kind of hated himself on a certain kind of level. But he remind me of Newman.
Was that really quirky?
Who? Newman?
Yeah, was that really quirky from the Life Goes On show?
No.
Oh shit. I had heard that before. I think that definitely was a rumor. I never looked that shit up.
That is BRISK said that shit at gmail.com. Let's continue with this right here.
That's morals. I was getting money with QC. I could have said, well, that the money's too good. No. So, you know,
So you said you didn't want to push the little baby, but you was getting money from QC. So that's why you pushed the little baby shit. So that wasn't integrity. You did that for a check. That's not integrity. That's I did that for a check. Integrity would have been, hey, push little baby whack ass album. Here go 10 racks. I'm sorry, I can't do it. Did you hear it? Did you listen to it? Yeah, that's why you giving me 10 racks and not 50 and shit. You know that shit wasn't worth it, buddy. No, I'm just have to say no. That's integrity.
You know, that was something that I was a little taken aback by, because I couldn't believe it. And I think Dave Free's a very intelligent guy. I couldn't believe he thought that I was getting paid to maybe have the
First off, for him to even give you the grace to think you got paid for it and not just think you were in general is amazing. You should be thanking your lucky stars that you got paid. I didn't think any money was wrong. I just thought you was a nigga the whole time. You was sucking Drake's dick and this wasn't even coming on your lives, and I couldn't even imagine it wasn't even no goddamn money involved. That was free. You was free balling for free. You was for free. So for him that you took money, you should be on your hands and knees like Drake is in front of you in your dreams, being thankful that he at least thought you had a little bit of being a human being or a man in you. Talk about you ashamed, integrity. Nobody thinks you got no goddamn integrity. The hold on, we got a super chat. Hey, control our delusions. What's the business? Appreciate you for that. That's super. Akademiks wanted to be a respectful journalist after gaining fame from war in Chirac, but got bitter because everyone saw he's a lame, and he reverted to his dark room broadcasting. Hold on, his dark room broadcasting in his drunk thoughts. Exactly. He one of them people that he leeches off of the proximity to cool, cause it ain't about money. This is not about money, and that's why you was sucking Drake's dick. In your brain, you being in close proximity to Drake made you cool. You really couldn't handle being in close proximity to actual, because the flashlight would be too bright on you. You wouldn't be able to fit in. That fake swag you be trying to have, all that shit, you wouldn't be able to pull that shit off around regular for long periods of time. You just wouldn't be able to do it. With Drake though, you thought you was gonna be able to do that, but I ain't gonna front. The way Drake holds your ass on that goddamn live with the Aiden Ross, god damn, he made you look like an extra super.
Definitely did. He definitely did. Hey, how long you staying on tonight?
Oh, after this is the last story. After this,
Yeah.
cause we almost done with this shit now. You know how it is when this another reason we don't be doing reaction videos no more and shit like that. Let's see. Let's go on and round it out. He probably ain't saying shit else, but he keeps saying
The opinions or the POV that I have. Like I could be a pawn for Drake or anybody else. That just wouldn't happen.
What? Yeah, we watched it. We all watched it happen.
And see this is Drake. This is Akademiks thought process, right? This the logic. Do y'all know how much money I made off of those lives? I wasn't being used. I was using him. I'll say you definitely made some. I know you made some money off of this, but I would hope that you at a certain point in your life to where you should, if you spend your money wisely, that shouldn't matter. Okay, you should be good enough to where, like, unless you just being like your hero to Frost and just living way beyond your means and shit, where you gotta hold yourself out for life. You can come with that whole, I knew what I was being used for, and I'm using. See, you trying to move around like you are the peace mover, and like you the mastermind behind this. Like, oh, look at me, I'm over here with the Weeknd. Oh, but I was sucking Drake's dick all week. Oh, but look, I'm at the Kendrick and shit. Nobody likes you. No, nobody. You don't have a home. You don't have a home. You moving around. You trying to look like, but you go up trying to do all of this, moving around, hanging out with top 5 and shit. What the you hanging out with motherfucker? And I ain't gonna lie, nigga. You had an interview with the great value version of Kanye West. Like, you didn't get prime Kanye West. You got shell of Kanye West. You are the tilapia of journalism, like DJ Glad.
He said it's tilapia.
Now, somebody did mention that catfish are also bottom feeders in another live, and though this is true, tilapia tastes like the bottom they be eating, and catfish tastes delicious. So
catfish is delicious.
Let's see if this bitch say any more.
Especially with some spaghetti, catfish and spaghetti.
Wow.
People down south don't like that. That is delicious.
It's not
delicious.
It's not no one likes it. It's just catfish in itself is a whole meal, and then spaghetti is a whole meal. And nobody in my house, I'm sure I heard the words catfish and spaghetti in the same sentence from my mama, and the sentence went like this: "All right, boy, I'm cooking dinner tonight. You want catfish or you want some spaghetti?" And my brain never said, well, can I have the catfish with the spaghetti? No, my brain was like, wow, that's a lot of work to batter the fish, and then we got to boil the new. Mama had a rough week. I'm gonna go with spaghetti. That's gonna be more simple. Y'all is working the out y'all mamas and ask for 2 whole full. Them is whole meals. Y'all put 2 meals together, nigga. That's it. Like saying, hey kids, what y'all want to eat for the sleepover? Oh, we want pizza and burgers.
They don't go together though. Catfish and spaghetti do.
Hey, and where you from? It's 100% correct. I can't even say you wrong, because that's a real meal up there and shit. I rap about it and everything, so it's just a lot of work. I've seen
a lot of catfish disrespect. Talking about catfish smell like mud, dirt.
Wait, hold the fuck on. Who is where? LL Bitty. Where's the mindset? People can call me ugly and all sorts of shit, but y'all will not talk bad about catfish in this chat. Permabans. Immediate permabans, people. Let's see if he say some moho ass.
Nevertheless, there was some good conversations. I've gotten, I got Anthony's contact, and hopefully, I told him, I said, listen, throughout the battle, we probably definitely came off very biased, not only because I like Drake and he's my favorite rapper. And anytime my favorite rapper is going against another person, if he's my favorite rapper, I'm going to say my favorite rapper is going to win. But you guys lost communications with us at that time because you, again.
Who was us? Who? You are not us. What is the us you talking about, nigga? He did this a year ago. He said some shit about us when he was talking about Drake. You are not. You is not us with Drake. Drake might slap Drake. We might see Drake use some of them weird boxing skills he got on Akademiks' face if he ever heard this referring to him and them as us.
Damn. He is wild. But he do say that a lot too.
Lost connection with us. What?
Pay for play. Like, you can't. And hopefully, I told him, I said, listen, throughout the battle, my favorite rapper is going against another person. If he's my favorite rapper, I'm going to say my favorite rapper is going to win. But you guys lost communications with us at that time because you, again, whether I preferred Drake or not, if you choose to not clear anything up, like today we're talking, they mentioned a few things I didn't know.
What the f? He got to clear up. He wasn't on live. Second dick.
He saying Dave Free got to clear something up with him? Is that what he talking about?
That's what he said. Dave Free. Put the Super Bowl together, Dave Free. Walking around with Grammys and shit on the red carpet shit, Dave Free got to clear something up with Akademiks. 0 award winning Akademiks. Zero type of, only he wrote a 12-year-old's Akademiks. What? Clear something up with you. Really? What? What? That's like nigga, I go to the Wu-Tang concert on whenever I go, and we can't get to certain seats and shit, and then I come on here, I be like, yeah, man, we supposed to get these seats, man. Apparently the RZA did some shit. I was like, man, RZA, you need to clear some shit up with me now, you know what I'm saying? Cause I couldn't get them seats right, man. You need to clear some shit up with me. I'm nobody to the RZA. Not in general life, just to him, because he does not know I exist. Dave Free knows you exist, but he has nothing to clear up with you, nigga. You are a DJ. You are Livingston. You are Livingston Allen III.
But when you choose not to involve yourself in clarifying the narrative gets written without.
No, you are Livingston Allen McKnight, Jr. removed. Yo daddy probably named you Junior. When you came out, he was like, ugh, no way. And revoked your Junior and went and had a baby with somebody else. And now they name is Livingston Allen, the real Junior.
Without you, it always happens like that. I'm in the media. I know how it goes. So, hopefully, my stance won't change. Drake's my favorite rapper. It won't change, ever, okay? Even if me and Drake beefing, well, depending on what beef. Because when I hate a nigga, I really hate a nigga. But,
that's something you say about your wife. That's some, even when me and my wife beefing and shit, I still beat a ass for it shit. That's you say about your brother. Hey, even when me and my brother beefing or something, I'ma still be the. This is talking about Drake like Drake talks to you. Drake texts you. The first time you heard that voice in relation to you was on that damn ad stream. I think you said that. You don't get no FaceTimes. Cause you know how I know you don't get no FaceTimes? Your was showing goddamn catering and shit off like that shit was goddamn Wolfgang Puck, personally made by Wolfgang Puck and shit. So you would have been showed a goddamn FaceTime from Drake if he ever FaceTime you. That nigga ain't never FaceTime you. He didn't FaceTime DDG. He done FaceTime. Well, no, he just FaceTime Maiden Ross. He only FaceTime his Jewish friends, goddammit. Or white. I don't know if it's the same or different. Somebody let me know. But he don't FaceTime use academics at all. You is not a we. You is not a us. He does not like you, nor does he respect you. He pimped your whole platform. He's still your favorite rapper when he is the biggest loser of all time. He overtook Ja Rule. Like, from now on, I don't think people even gonna say got Ja Rule no more. Niggas got Drake.
It's 7:15, that means the struggle stream, but we probably late, so it might be 8. You know, I just ate on this freestyle I created, so hit that like, subscribe, cause we about to go live. Struggle strength, risking super rig. We try our best, but we still, when we kiss the video.